Going on. I'm gonna do a quick read for y'all. Let's see what's going on in the field today. That's how I'm gonna do this. Oh, okay. Let me light my sage. I hope everybody's doing good today. Wow. This wow, all the uploads you be receiving. Shit like that. Oh, okay. Is my chain coming on? Yeah. Let's get this. Got a hater in the building. I'll get that in a minute. Until then, here we go. So let's go ahead. Let's get into this reading. All right. Child. Let's get into this reading. Let's see what's going on. Let's see. Make sure they all upright. Okay. Do a little bit of sage. Let's get into this read. I gotta put some more sage in there. But until then. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see. Let's see what's going on. Then I'm going to do a reading on it. Use the other cards. Oh, okay. Let's go. Let's see the cards. Let's see the energy. Child, look what you got. You got judgment. Oh, God. So some people on the judgment right now, self-reflection. They need to self-reflect. Okay. All right. Let's put this over here. You. Dad, why do they keep falling on the floor? Because people on the judgment. All right. And we have imagination. Okay. Something about the third eye. Okay. You can use your imagination about the judgment. I guess it's something about your third eye. All right. All right. Make sure they don't get on the floor. Completion. So what I'm getting is a lot of people that self-reflect, and you was on the judgment at the time to see if you self-reflect success. So you successfully succeeded in completing this self-reflection on yourself. Okay? You worried about yourself. That's a good thing. You worried about yourself. You did your self-reflection, so now your third eye is open. Your third eye is popping because you did self-reflection. It ain't too bad, y'all. It ain't too bad. I'm going to get the other cards and open them. I'm going to do a full reading on this. See what's going on. Okay. We have recovery. So you're in recovery right now. Okay. After some self-reflection. Yeah. We got wands out here. All right. So you was on the judgment to see if you're going to go on self-reflection, you're going to work on yourself, or either you was not going to work on yourself. So a lot of people have completed this task, and now that third eye, since you self-reflect, that third eye is open, imagination. Yeah. And then we have options. Now you have options. 2 of Pentacles. All right. Give me some more, because I like to get to the bottom of it. And then we're going to use the other tarot to open it. Okay? And then we have 10 of Cups. That's completion. So what was the other one? Competition. Competition, 5 of Cups, 5 of Wands, competition. And now we got, so you was in some type of competition. Okay? And now you completed, you at that 10 of Cups. I know that's right. Get it. Get it, boo. Yeah, get it, boo. Look, movement. Now everything is moving. It's about to start moving fast. And then we got proposals. Now you get options. I know that's right. And you practical, like you balance yourself out, being practical. You know the do's and the don'ts. You gain wisdom, especially that third eye pop, because I keep seeing imagination. I know that's right. You got the 10 of cups. Hey, ciao. What's this? This flip. Oh shit. Is that vision? It's a lot of cards. Okay, so we have vision, 2 of wands, imagination. So whatever you visioning, it can be that 10 of cups, ace of cups. Okay, love, vision. If you have vision about becoming in union with somebody, then you got change. So you got change coming. Magician, this is what you manifested by doing the work, self-reflection, judgment. You was on the judgment, probably didn't even know it. Whether you're going to do the work or not. But now that third eye is popping, and then you got healing. So you're healing. That's the healing work. That's the self-reflection. And then you got security. So you secure. I'm so proud of y'all. I'm proud of myself. Y'all came a long way. I ain't even gonna lie. I done came a long freaking way. Man, just concentrate on yourself. They got drama. You ain't got drama. What you talking about? They got drama. You ain't got drama. Reflection. See, something about self-reflection, and then you got reflection. This is the 6 of cups. So you might be thinking about all like the drama. You might be thinking about like what you came through, what you've been through, the war, the battle, the spiritual war, the physical battles, you know, the witchcraft, the witches, the warlocks. You done made it through, child. I wouldn't even concentrate on that. You might be just reflecting on it though when you get time to yourself. But other than that, you made it. You made it. I know that's right. And then you got abundance. Now you coming to your 10 of cups and your abundance. Child, what you worried about? You made it. What? It was a war. You notice how I kept changing my name? Every time I went through one ascension to the next ascension, to the next ascension. Now it's a Kemet, because the Kemet don't play no game. We fight that motherfucker battle. 1,000 may fall beside me, but I shall not lose. Child, what? I think I started off spiritual warrior goddess. I think I had that name for a long time. And then it went to, what it went to after that? Solar deity goddess. That's that next ascension. And then now it's the Kemet, because that's the warrior goddess. Don't play no games. The red lady, if you want to say the red lady, look, reward. Now you're about to get your reward. You can self-reflect. You did self-reflection. You went through this battle. You got the Ace of Cups. You got outpouring support from divine to bring balance and justice in your life. Change. It changed you. It changed you for the good. Healing. It healed you. And then you got security. Security. You know, reflection. You can probably reflect on the past about this war that you went through, this battle. God damn. You know, and some still coming. They still at the battlefield. They coming. You know how I just see a bunch of people waiting for everybody to come through the battle. I just seen that in the vision. I just seen that in the vision, and that's got something to do with imagination too. Like if your third eye open, you could just see a lot of shit in the spiritual realms. And it's like I'm visioning like it's a bunch of people that finished the battle. And there we go. And it's still some people coming. It's like we sitting there waiting for them, like, come on, you could do it. You watching them fight their battles. It's like wars and battles. And it's like they got the wands, they battling. But they protected the whole time. We just sitting there watching like, you got to give everybody a chance to come, you know. But they gain wisdom after that, don't they? They healing and shit. They got wounds, they got patches, they got shit. Damn near got their head knocked off, but their ass coming. You know what I'm saying? We gotta patch them up and shit. Yeah. And do a lot of reflection. You might be doing a lot of reflection. Let's go. We got Two of Cups, which is partnerships, and then we have understanding. Everybody that's partnering up, you know, they're gonna have understanding because they some of them still come. Some of your partners still coming. That's what I'm saying. They still gonna do their war, their battle, but they coming. You know what I'm saying? They got protection, you know, understanding. You're going to be very understanding. You be like, I know, because I just came through that bitch. Okay? Activity. So they're going to do activity right now. There's a lot of activity going on. You know, like I said, contemplation. You know, you might be in hermit. You might be like, I ain't going back out there. Shit, fuck that shit. It's witches and warlocks. Oh my. Out that motherfucker. Ain't limbo. You're in limbo about it now. You like, should I take my ass back out there? No. The fuck? Hell to no. We got Magician on top. Okay, so you manifesting, you know, your Ace of Cups. You manifested your Ace of Cups. This is upright. You manifested your Ace of Cups. You did self-reflection. Even though you still reflecting on the past, you like, what was that? Six of Cups, what the fuck was that? It was a battle against good and evil. Why you gotta ask that question? You already know what it's about. It's a battle against good and evil. Now you're in limbo life. That's what you, if you thinking about that, wait. You got whoever, maybe they already passed the battlefield. Some of them still coming. You get what I'm saying? You're just sitting there waiting. Some of y'all still waiting. Some people already crossed that battlefield, you know, and they're going to be at the same place you at, and then y'all going to be reflecting together, you know, about what the fuck was that activity. Y'all going to be talking about the activity y'all went through. Like, what the fuck was that? I really had somebody doing some fucking witchcraft. You know, motivation. Y'all can give each other motivation, though. You know, you're going to be like, yeah, you know, or you might be doing that now and energetically. Your frequency might be helping your, you know, Two of Cups, your partnership, your soul partner to be protected, showing them how to protect themselves. Like, what the fuck was that? That's where you at, right? You tired. You tired with that battle. You like, shit, I ain't going back out there. What the fuck, you in limbo? I keep looking at these two cards because it's funny as shit what I'm seeing. Like, your ass just sitting there like, probably up at night, like, what the fuck was that? At least you made it through, boo-boo. At least you made it the fuck through. And you get a partnership, you get your Ace of Cups, you get peace and harmony. You know, even if you're in heart, right now you probably contemplating about going out. That's what I'm saying. Like, what the fuck was this shit? A battle? And I was showing y'all like every, you know, ascension, you know what I'm saying? When I was going, I made sure you seen me go through that shit. And every time I would change my name, it was spiritual warrior goddess in the beginning. And it stayed that for years. You heard that, right? All right. I don't know what that said. Pay attention. It said pay attention. What was that? Let me read that. It said pay attention. Where is it? What was that? Pay attention to people today. Okay, so it says pay attention to people today. Mighty funny I said that. It said pay attention to people today. Contemplation. It says pay attention to people today. I wrote that in my calendar. Yeah, because what's today? What's today's date? Child, pay attention to people today. Today is December. We just passed Christmas. Is that Pisces? Are we on Pisces today? 27th. Yeah. First quarter, Aries. God of War, Sex, Lust, Passion. 302. You play 302, and it adds up to 5. Changes. So that's what I wrote on my calendar. That's mighty funny. I come on here, I didn't even know that was on my calendar for that time. But as soon as I said what I said, contemplation, limbo, pay attention to people today. Why did I write that in my calendar? I forgot why I wrote that in my calendar. But yeah, it says pay attention to people today. Bip. Mm-hmm. Hello. Oh yeah, pay attention to people today. That's all you need to do, boo-boo. You good? I'm good. I know that's right. But you made it. If your soulmate ain't on the other side yet, they'll be here. And then by the time they get here, they like this. Y'all two like this, like, what the fuck was that? A battle. As I was saying though, I got cut off. But my name was Solar, what was that? Spiritual Warrior Goddess for like years. And then it went to Solar Deity Goddess. I think I had another name too. And then now it's Sekhmet. Because you know Sekhmet deal with Ra, the sun god, and she don't play. With lions, lions scared of her, lions bow to her. Taming the beast. You know what I'm saying? So you have to get taught how to tame the beast within, you know, fight your battles wisely, and then you come out on top. And, you know, I know it was rough. You didn't even believe that you have actual witches, practitioners, warlocks attacking the fuck out shit. I mean, every day they was fucking with that witchcraft. And that's what if they ain't come yet, that's what they're going through now. So they have to come through that gate. And they're going to be tired as hell. Now that's why you like this now. Like, shit. And then look at God cloaking you. You know. Look at divine cloaking you. Like, you'll be all right. I know that's right. Look at divine cloaking your ass. Like, what the fuck was that? You still probably, that's their 60 cut. You still reflecting on that shit. You like, what the fuck was all that? That, you know, 666 they call Satan. That was the devil. 60 cups. Child, devil in human form. That's all I'm gonna say. I ain't got some time for it. Where's my cards at? So I can read up on these cards. Where's my other ones? Child, that was the devil. You beat the devil. You beat witches, you beat warlocks, you beat practitioners. So you should be proud of yourself. What you sitting up there contemplating, you just still reflected. And I'm seeing people like, what the fuck? And it's still people that are saying, what the fuck is going on? They're at the beginning stages, like, what the fuck is going on? Yeah, let's go. I ain't got the time. I'm gonna just get right through it. I'm telling you, you beat the devil. Those who know that it's cleared up and the shift has changed for you, you beat death. That's basically what you beat. I ain't gonna even lie to you. You beat death. That tell you a spiritual warrior. You beat death. Like, what the fuck? Shit. Child. Woo. You beat death. Judgment. And that's the first card come out, judgment, right? So judgment, self-reflection. That was a time to self-reflect, right? Because you had to go figure out what was going on. If you went in hermit mode, you was like, damn, what the fuck going on? And then you picked it up, like, yo, all this shit, for real, like, it's that deep. It was that deep. Somebody took it that far, like, god damn, you was willing to, like, you know, do shit in the spiritual realm to balance shit out for yourself, boy. I'll tell you that. God damn. To become a Queen of Pentacles? Wow. Give me something for judgment. That's crazy. That is totally crazy, y'all. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Divine beings, the sun, children. You beat death. You shine light over darkness. You beat death. So you sit up here. I know. Trap. You were strong. Look, you avoided, you know, these traps of the devil. Avoided the tower. Do you understand you beat death? Y'all don't understand it yet, but you're going to get it in a minute. Give me something for judgment. Give me something for judgment. Look, anxiety, stress, fear, worry. Look at the devil being sneaky. Fucking Judas. See what I'm saying? You be Judases. You be Peters. You ain't giving the kiss of death. Give me the kiss of death on my damn cheek. Coven. You be the whole coven. Okay, this one to come out. Queen of Pentacles. Somebody is on a judgment. A Queen of Pentacles for working with a coven. Justice. You're going to get justice in this shit. The wheel of fortune is turning. It's something that they was doing hidden. Okay, underneath the damn moon. So, I mean, if people was trying to get, you know, to that Queen of Pentacles, you know, foresight. The Three of Wands. They could have foresight on this. Imagination, third eye. So that is foresight. I mean, your third eye. You opened up your third eye. You started seeing clearly. If you was going to do all that hell and you did self-reflection, you started doing all types of shit, didn't you? Meditating, spiritual bath. You ain't know nothing about spiritual bath, showers. You was like, I want to get this off of me. You was being guided too. And your ancestors was watching you, or they probably was telling you, like, do you know what's going on? If that's your third eye, you started getting in contact with your ancestors. Once you started self-reflecting, you know, that's Queen of Pentacles, like grounded, you know, it's about money, housing, shit like that. But you started self-reflecting, and then you started seeing your ancestors. Your ancestors started, you know, talking to you. Like, let me tell you what's going on. Give me something for completion. So you completed this task. Five of Wands. This, well, no, this is a competitive shit. Completion. Competition. I'm sorry. Five of Wands, competition. These demons was in competition with earth angels. Like, yeah, they started telling you, you're in competition with, look, competition, Knight of Wands. Competition. A Knight of Wands. Moving in slow with sex, lust, passion, you know, sex magic, child. Four of Wands. That's funny. This come out Knight of Wands, and this come out Five of Wands. Competition with sex, lust, passion. Like, they started putting you in competition with sex, lust, and passion. Like, what the fuck? Like, being sneaky, moving in with sex, lust, passion, reward. Or you might been, you know, guarding yourself. That's another thing with the Five of Wands. You probably was guarding yourself off from sex, lust, passion. Child, give me something for this right here. I can't see these cards. Six of Wands, success. You successfully succeeded. This, look, ending of a cycle. You ended a cycle with these motherfucking psychos. You know, with the sex, lust, passion. Look, they got to walk away. Knight of Wands. There go another one. Got to walk away. Look at them holding the rod. You know, Knight of Rods, success. So that's a King of Wands, a leader of a damn coven. You know what I'm saying? Look how they look in the same way. Sending people in with sex, lust, passion. Let's keep it going, because I ain't gonna keep y'all all night. Yeah, recover. Y'all didn't even know a leader was sending people in. You know, being a leader, sending people in with that sex, lust, passion. It's a demon. It's a Jezebel spirit. That's what I'm getting. A Jezebel spirit. You outbeat that recovery. Now you're in recovery. Look, from a tower. You know, like, basically, self-reflection is like a dark night of the soul. You probably was going through many cycles of tower moments. Didn't know why. Mother put sex magic on you and shit. Give me something for recovery. Wheel of Fortune. You recovering from the damn devil. Riding the goddamn wheel. Riding your goddamn back. Shit, after this new moon in Sagittarius, Jupiter, this is Jupiter energy. You're in recovery. That's why your ass sitting over there like, what the fuck was that? You in recovery from this coven. Keep bringing you fucking offers. And then ghosting your ass. You could have had about probably like 8 people that fucking ghost your ass and put burdens on you. Look at the wands again. Sex, lust, passion. You know what I'm saying? Come in and ghost you. It was this leader right here sitting on. Take me to your leader. Ass. You probably was like that the whole time. Take me to your leader. Because I'm tired of this shit. Somebody got to be doing something. Somebody sending. So the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is turned into your favorite. Now you got options. Okay, give me something for this. Now you got options. You're not under judgment no more. You already self-reflect. Okay, now you got options. Burdens. After these burdens, death is ending. These burdens are ending, and all these illusions are ending. It's clearing the fuck up. Look, 2 of Wands. Now vision. Vision is out here. Your third eye is open, ain't it? You don't want to go do that again, do you? I know that's now you know. Wisdom. Give me something for what is this? The 10 of Cups. Now you're in the 10 of Cups completion. You completed this cycle. Wheel of Fortune. You completed this cycle. Give me this. Give me something. Child, if you didn't, you would have been 5 of Pentacles. Out in the motherfucking cold. That's what they were trying to get you at. 5 of Pentacles. Out in the damn cold. They was trying hard too. Y'all was struggling, wasn't you? Get through that damn tower. That's how you was in the cold getting through that. But this winter, I just seen 5 of Pentacles. They walking in the winter time. So it's something about something clearing up this winter. Give me something for the 10 of Cups. Give me something for the 10 of Cups. Yeah, this is a leader that was sitting Knight of Wands in. Only about sex, lust, passion. 8 of Pentacles, patience. Okay. Completion. So now you know how to balance out your patience. Completion. Death. I told you beat death. You just have to have patience with divine in yourself. Strength is out here. The world is out here. End of a cycle. 4 of Pentacles, security. And then you got 7 of Pentacles. Okay. Waiting for the fruits of your labor to come in. Give me something for vision. And that is out here. 2 of Wands. I did show that. Child. A lot of burdens, wasn't it? I know that's right. Defeat. See that shit? Defeated the devil. Defeated them sending people in. Like you put that shit to a halt. No, you ain't sending none of these motherfucking demons back in here to do no damn magic on me. Sex magic, mirror magic. I don't give a fuck what it is. You're not sending them in here. You sent them on their way. You didn't know that was part of your test. We got walking away, 8 of Cups, and then we got defeat. Stood your ground. I know that's right. With the 2 of Wands, vision. Your ancestor was giving you this vision, like exactly what to do, moon, because it was something hidden. You probably already knew that. After a while, you knew like something was going on. Like, why you keep sending these people? You had to get in that defense mode. Why you keep sending these damn people? The fuck? Justice over something that's hidden. What's these cards? Yeah, Emperor. Yeah, Emperor was watching the whole time. Divine over the Queen of Wands, free-spirited, feisty, using your intuition. I told you there's that black cat. King of Swords. Y'all masculine had to get in y'all King of Swords, and you're like, and speak the fuck up. Like, you ain't sending none of these lust dummies, bunnies to me no more. Doing no damn sex magic. You gotta walk away. You should sit up here trying to be fucking sneaky. Thank God I don't see you. And I ain't talking about see you. I'm talking about you think I don't see you. We see you before you even come. You had to get to that point. This was all a lesson. This was all to get you on your spiritual alignment. Your spiritual alignment. Vision. Imagination. You probably thought you was imagining the shit out of you. When you started hearing about dark witches. They really out here, yeah. Give me something for vision. Yeah. I'm laughing because you had to. Everybody went through it, man. And I told you, that 8 of Cups, it could be, like I told you, still people still coming. So you got, your soulmate ain't here yet, angels. This is the truth. That was the whole, it was a test. You had to pass it. So divine could intervene with balance, your emotions, balance out your emotions, mind, body, and soul, your protection. Child, you had protection the whole time. Divine wanted to see how much faith you have. With the challenge, you part of the challenge. You should know that already. Give yourself a vision. Yeah, what's vision? Yeah, strength. Now you vision your strength. You're like, I'm much stronger than that. These look like you probably even had to end up on crutches. I don't know why I'm picking up crutches. That was a battle, wasn't it? They was doing so much. They was sending so much fucking shit, man, your way. Sex. They was sending, magic, communication. Fire's like, you had to go to battle. That's what I'm getting. Swift battle. It's always like you have to stay in your, lion or lioness, both of you. Vision. I'm just saying, yeah. Balance and justice. You had to balance that shit out. Give me something for the Ace of Cups. Love. But Divine was always there the whole damn time. Showing you love to end this cycle. He's trying to show you how to end this cycle with these cycles. The whole world goes through it. Thank ya. The whole world goes through it. Y'all tell him, her, or is that a her? I don't know. Tell him thank you. Yeah, the whole world go through it. Trust me. The whole world go through the, 5 heartbeats. It's like 3 swords. That was the whole point, to like break you down. Yeah, insight, change. You got insight now. You in hermit mode. I told you. It's that contemplation. You sitting up there contemplating. Damn, that was fucked up. Look at them out there at night. But you see, right, mad wisdom. You see him with the white beard and all that shit. You gained a lot of fucking wisdom, though, didn't you? You got a vision now, don't you? The fuck was that? There we go. There's a hermit. See? 2 different ones. What the fuck was that shit? I'm gonna reflect on that shit. That shit got me in limbo. Like, what the? Yeah. You think now, don't you? You think before you move, before you act, don't you? So is it a good thing or a bad thing? You really think about it. Even though you was going through, he's like, God, where are you? God damn, they tearing my ass up with that witchcraft. The hermit, contemplation, change. You contemplating the change. It made you contemplate, didn't it? I know that's right. Especially when you heard the word warlock or witch. You was like, how the hell I'm going to outbe them? When you go self-reflect, you had to go in. When that COVID came up, you had to go. That was self-reflection too. That helped you too. I'm trying to tell you. Then when you came back outside, it was like war, wasn't it? Hey, what is it good for? You probably was singing that shit. Absolutely, it is for something though. Give me something for healing and help you heal. Shit, your past trauma, you had to heal that. When you did self-reflection, you had to go all the way back, reflect that on your past. Like, where did it started from? Like Michael Jackson, you want to be starting something. Fucking demon. Demon wanted to be starting something. They've been starting something. Don't act like it just started. They've been started something. Look. Every time you get a fresh new beginning. Give me something for healing. The angel of the ocean. You have protection. You just have to tap in to your protection. Activate that shit. You had to activate your protection. You had to up the antics. Especially when you found out there was warlocks and witches in the mix. Dark practitioners. You had to up that shit. You don't know how you did it. But ancestors was showing you. They was coming to your home. All these demons coming to your home. Look, Knight of Cups. Healing. Oh, divine brought healing or brought somebody to help you heal, or messages about intellect. You watching tarot, so you probably got a lot of intellect about what's going on with they brought you information. Like, what the fuck? What is this? The MK Ultra, all that shit. They brought you information about all that shit. What was going on. Sounds like my story. I know that's right. Emotions. Probably has you all in your emotions. Security. Knight of Pentacles. It's something about your money, 4 of Pentacles, stability, security. Okay, Tower. They was bringing Tower to your security. It taught you that too, didn't it? It taught you that too, didn't it? They bring, like, what's going on with my money? They gave you information about intellect, messengers came and gave you intellect about you need to heal because there's something more going on. Tower moments. You probably kept going through tower moments until somebody came and told you what was about going on with your money and your stability, and you need to hype your intellect up a little bit, get a little bit more information. Regardless if y'all like tarot readers or not, it's information. It lets you know spiritually what's going on. And a lot of people don't want to believe it. Like, I can't believe this. I can't believe a witch is on my ass. Why? Why would a witch be on my ass? Your light irritate their demons. That's why. I ain't gonna say that no more. Y'all already know. Since the Cups, so now you reflect it. It's a lot of reflection, ain't it? Knight of Cups, healing. While you sitting up there reflecting, you healing. Like, woo, I made it. I feel it clearing up. When you clean your energy out, you can feel that shit. I'm trying to tell you. It's something about reflection. It's something about y'all need to clean your energy out. I told y'all before this New Year's, please do a real deep spiritual cleansing. If you got high sop, I got some high sop over there. Oil. If you got rosemary oil, you believe somebody got your hair and was doing root work on you, get some rosemary oil and salt, put it in your shampoo and keep washing your hair. That shit gonna knock that shit right on out. They got a piece of your hair. Reflection. So you just reflecting right now. Like, woosah. I heard woosah, so somebody could say that a lot. Woosah. Give me something for reflection. Chill. Woosah. Yeah, woosah. Page of Wands. You can be speaking a lot about what you're going through. Like I'm telling you, you're going to speak up. That's your testimony. It could be like reflecting. You got a testimony. Divine also use you as a testimony. See? Look at Divine. Outpouring the support from Divine. Go ahead. Tell it. Tell it. Tell it. You know, how you got away. How you got over. Tell them how you got over. Go ahead, my child. Tell them. Over this tower. Fucking with your security and shit like that. Because they know that's what you need. Think about it. The devil gonna rob, kill, and destroy. So he gonna fuck with your money, of course. That's a natural thing. When he went to go attack Job, what did he fuck with first? His family. What did he mess with next? The way he make his money. Y'all just go read that story if you need to, or if you got audio, write it down. What he attacked first, second, third, fourth, and then he came after him with family, wife, even his wife, friends. That's how it go down. So he attacking Job like that. That's exactly how I bet you my money. That's how you got attacked. 1 A, B, C. Child, give me something for abundance. So now you coming into your abundance season. Look at this. You're going to be looking at your money. You know, like, damn. Look, Ace of Pentacles. I can't never lie to you. Abundance. Ace of Pentacles. You're going to be abundant. This is divine giving you this. For what? Self-reflective. For healing. For recognizing. Opening up your third eye. Like, this is going on. Yes, it's going on. I told you this was going to go on. You didn't believe me, did you? You didn't believe me. I told you this is going to happen. If you're a divine child, I told you you're going to be judged just like I was judged. I told you the wicked going to come and they're going to come to rob, kill, and destroy. I told you. Child, give me something for reward. This is your reward. Look. Straight from the divine. It's like, there we go. Justice. Ace of Cups. Told you. Balance and justice. Your reward is bringing balance and justice to the yin and the yang energy. Look at her with the scroll in her hand. You learned a lot. You got a lot to write down. You got a lot to write. Maybe you might be writing a book about your life or something like that. Who knows? You got a lot. Look at her with the scrolls in the hand. Men or women. Now, they don't have the high priest in this one, but the columns represent the yin and the yang energy, balance, and justice. So, child, do you understand what I'm saying to you? You should be showing gratitude. You beat death. How many times I say it? Do you understand? Somebody was trying to take you out with witchcraft without you even knowing. You was walking around, somebody kept throwing it. Child, let's hear. Balance and justice, dark and light. Yin and yang. Chill. So, like I said, you had the black, the balance is the occult. That's the occult. You had to bring balance. You had to learn about the occult. You can't just sit there with just the light. That's how you learned about the occult, alchemy. Other than that, how would you know you was going to be attacked? If you ain't going to tarot or whatever, you knew something spiritually was going on. You guide you whatever way he needed to guide you to get the information. Knight of Cups. To get intellect about what the fuck going on in the spiritual realm. Okay. All right. I hope you understand. Reward for yin and yang energies. Partnerships. Now, when y'all come together, y'all got mad wisdom about this shit. I know that's right. Look, burdens. Y'all gonna be, look, reward after all these burdens. Ciao. Ten of Wands. Ciao. Queen of Wands. You had to become basically a witch or a warlock out of this bitch. A light witch, though. A light witch is like you do herbals. If you're taking spiritual baths to cleanse this energy off, this dark energy off, you might well say you're a light witch or a light warlock, and you started opening up your intuition. After that energy got cleansed, you are like a black cat. You get spiritually inclined. So you using herbs to cleanse your energy out and you're doing all this. Yeah, you basically like a witch doctor. You become a witch doctor because you trying to get this energy off. Yeah, you're basically like a witch doctor. A high priest is a high priest. That's when you become a high priest. A high priest. You know how to heal yourself, mind, body, and soul. You know, Ethernet cord cuttings. You're learning all that. Cleanse your energy out. Not your chakras getting in alignment. Yeah, you might well just say that. Give yourself an understanding. So when y'all come together with this partnership with about them burdens, it's gonna be an understanding. Okay, like we gotta giving and receiving right there. It's gonna be an understanding. Look, Page of Cups about them fishy offers. Mother coming in with them offers. Y'all gonna be talking about that King of Cups, understanding about them fishy offers and the lying, the backstabbing, the deceiving. You know, who it came from, it don't matter. You know, y'all gonna be talking about that shit, Empress. But it made you into you are today, you know, the Empress. So you graduated. It's still an ascension. You graduated. They made you graduate. Now you and this person gonna be talking about this, how we got the victory, how I got over. Shit. You know that shit? Giving and receiving with the universe, how I got over the devil. In depth, how I beat death. That's what you're gonna really be talking about, how I beat death. Activity. Because it was a lot of activity. Somebody was doing a lot. Way too much. Woo, Knight of Wands. Somebody was doing way too much sex magic. I ain't gonna even mention all that. Glamour magic. Financial spells. I mean, they was going ham on your ass. You ain't know what. They was trying to fuck up your what? Security. Your stability and your security. They was going ham on your ass. I know that's right. Activity. Give me something for Knight of Wands. This is a magician. We got King of Wands, Knight of Wands. So they send their little minions. This is a King of Wands. This is a Knight of Wands. These are motherfucking warlocks and shit. So this is the lower realms. You know, what I always tell y'all, they got dominions over so many demons. Legions, for they are many. So this is a person that deals with Satan himself. And he got other legions. So this is the one they swarm out like bees and shit. You know how you got the honeycomb and you got a swarm of bees and it's a big ass king, or what you call them? A big ass, what you call it? Queen bee? Is a big queen bee making all these goddamn bees. That's fire, ain't it? Because when they sting you, it's like it get hot and shit. Yeah. Look, this is they were doing magic to send these motherfuckers out. Look at them. Look like a bee, don't it? But it's a seahorse. They send these motherfuckers out. The lower legions. Legion, for we are men. Each devil demon come with different legions. Like they can have 76 legions. I taught y'all that before. I wrote all the demons down and wrote how many legions they own. And you don't understand. And he said it. Y'all read the Bible. Somebody can have a 1,000 demons on them and don't even know it. Without even knowing they possess. So think about that. Somebody walking around with 1,000 demons. They didn't attach themselves, to 1,000 demons. You could have been attached to a demon. You could have attached yourself to a witch or a warlock that do magic. They do all types of magic. But each demon owns different legions, 76, 56, 72, 36 legions. So imagine. And they all a part of different shit, lust. I ain't gonna go into it. Give me some for this. Yeah, there we go. Giving and receiving. Victory. You got the victory over this demon. Hierophant. Spiritual. Maybe you had to get into spirituality or to beat this giving and receiving demon. You had the victory over this activity. Okay. Giving and receiving, trying to attach you, to this demon or 1,000. That's why you have to keep cleaning your energy out. Y'all understand that why you gotta keep cleaning your energy out. You can be, a man can have 1,000 demons on. You can sleep with somebody that have 1,000 demons on them. And they just attach. And then behind the scenes, study doing magic, death magic. Yeah, you had to get in that spirituality real quick. Y'all don't see tarot. I mean, it depends on what type of tarot reader they is. Tarot is the difference between tarot reader and tarot reader. You get with the right reader, they're going to tell you exactly what to do to get these damn legions off of you. For they are many. These attachments, giving and receiving. And they kept doing this shit. And anytime they kept sending people in, those was, think about it. What I'm getting. You had to get into alchemy. Magic is like alchemy. You had to learn about the occult. If you didn't learn about the occult, one way or another, how the fuck was you going to learn what the fuck was happening in the dark? Who was doing it in the dark? You wouldn't know shit. Balance and justice, you had to get into that. If you're single, you had to get that balance of that yin and yang. You're that yin and yang, that light and the dark. That's why you always hear me say I'm light and dark. Because if I'm single, I got sometimes get in my warrior energy, that masculine energy. Then you'll see me, my feminine energy. Most of the time you see me in that masculine energy because it's a battle. Like spiritually, and if it had to go physically, then it's on and popping with demons. I don't give a fuck. You see me on here for 6 years going to fucking war. I ain't gonna play no games with you. I know what the fuck going on because I'm light and dark. I can see in light and dark. When you first started out, you couldn't see. You didn't have that vision. But when you get more and more and ascensions and you getting your shit in alignment and balance, the shit you see, what motherfuckers be doing, physically or spiritually, you like, oh, hell no. You trying to take me out. So you're not going to fight? You just going to lay there, huh? You're not going to cleanse your energy out? You can get these legions for they are many off of you? Oh, okay. I'm telling you, you're going to be at war. You're going to be out here fighting. Look, we got Queen of Swords and we got Knight of Swords. Swift, you're going to fight. All these cards deal with war. Either one of these is susceptible with divine, is what I'm saying. Seven of Wands, fire energy, or, guarding yourself against these demons, or getting in that Knight of Swords or Queen of Swords energy. Shit. Limbo. You don't know what to do now, do you? Which way should I go? Like, limbo is like indecision. Do you even want to go out there no more? You're like, shit. Should I even go party with these motherfuckers? But look at that shit releasing, that attachment. That shit coming off. I mean, if you have attachments, you can feel that shit releasing. Look, you are the magician now. Like, what the fuck? You had to learn about alchemy. You had to be a magician. You had to. Like, the fuck? You fucking with my, where's that magician card? Money. If you see what's on that table with the magician, it's the sword. That's the war. The pinnacle, which is your foundation, your security. And you got the cup, your intellect. So they was doing crown chakra magic. They was fucking with your intellect, trying to send through illusions before they come in and all this shit. So this is the motherfucker right here. You got a King of Wands, Knight of Wands, and these are legions with these fishy offers. Page of Cups, energy. I'm trying to tell you, they was handing you a demon. Attachment. Look at the page. Look at the Page of Cups. They was out here handing you demons in a cup. Intellect. You see, it's in the cup, right? Fucking with your intellect. Fucking with knowing they lying and backstabbing, deceiving you. Look at that shit, man. Made you to an empress, though. Hierophant, victory. Ooh, you had to get into spirituality. I tell you, you got the hermit. You got the Wheel of Fortune. These are major arcana. The strength card, you got a lot of major arcana. The strength, you had to be strong through this shit. You had to keep going through the cycle, complete a cycle. Ace of Cups. But you had mad love. You had the hermit. You had to go within, keep going within. The Dark Knight of the Soul. You had the Tower with the Knight of Pentacles because they was fucking with your money. Then you got the Page of Swords. You had to keep speaking up. Like, goddamn, with fire. You had to keep speaking up with fire and reflecting. This is reflection, Six of Cups. You had to keep reflecting about what the fuck was going on. Keep talking about it. And now you got your Ace of Pentacles coming in. You got the High Priestess, High Priest. High Priest, balance your shit out. And then you got burdens, Ten of Wands. I mean, this was a lot of demons. Ten of Wands is a lot of legions. So you could have had a high-ranked demon, King of Wands from each, legion. Fucking your ass up. Keep sending these demons in. Knight of Wands. I'm going to read on this, though. Well, we got the Knight of Wands. That's why you had to keep going with that. Because you had to figure out what legion they was from. God damn. Knight of Wands. This is the King of Wands. Sends out the Knight of Wands, which is one legion. You got, child. You had the Page of Cups. You had the Knight of Cups. These are different legions. I'm telling you, Knight of Pentacles. Want to fuck up your money. You could have had, a page of, wands to keep you from talking and reflecting. You could have had a page of wands to keep you from talking. Okay, so these are different legions. This is the one to bring the Tower to your stability. Page of Four of Pentacles. Yeah. So that's what, and we got Knight of Pentacles along with that. So that's the one that come out, the legion to fuck your money. The Four of Pentacles, your security. And then you got the Knight of Pentacles. And then you got Tower. That's the one that do it. That's the one that get you homeless. These are different legions is what I'm picking up. These are different legions of different, what do we call them? Because I got it in my book. I'll tell you. Because you got dukes, you got knights. So you got a legion for each. Where's my book? Talking about these legions, for they are many. I'm going to tell you what they call them. I gave y'all the names of all of them. The 72 demons. You got a king. You got kings in these legions. Dukes, prince, presidents. See, marquise, child. And they all own different legions. So let me tell you how many. Child, you had dukes, kings. That's what them knights. I told you had knights. You have kings, which is Baal, dukes, princes, presidents. The presidents would be like the Hierophant. Child, let me tell you how many demons that you fought, and you should be proud of yourself. Child. You got Lucifer, Mammon, Ammonius, Beelzebub. Let's say B in the front. Mighty funny, I mentioned B. But look at all these legions that they own. 36 legions for one Hierophant in the reverse. 50 legions for the next one. 60 legions for the next one. 36 legions. 36 legions, 29 legions, 40 legions, 33 legions, 30 legions. The presidents are Oshi, 3 legions. He owned 3 legions. Amy, 58 spirits. Child, Voice, 30 legions. Hidden treasures. So, okay. So, Voice, Valce, is that VALCE? 30 legions. Hidden treasures. That's that Knight of Pentacles. That's the one that fuck up your stability. Child, do you understand? They might send different legions, knights, presidents for different people. But do you understand how many legions you gonna be? I just told you all the legions. And these are presidents, knights, all that shit, dupes. Yeah, that's why you and your soulmate don't have a lot to talk about. You beat about 56 legions. That's why they kept sending them. Child, limbo. That's probably why you're in limbo right now. You're like, what the fuck? Look, limbo. Look, do I want to take that leap of faith anymore? You don't know when, though. You don't know when. Give yourself a limbo. Child. You're going to be all right. Queen of Swords, you in that Queen of Swords, look, you in limbo. You're like, I'm guarded. I'm guarded against all these legions. And I'm standing my ground on this shit. I'm a cutthroat. A bitch, or a nigga that I know got that demon attachment. I don't want no more of them goddamn demon attachment. You in limbo right now. The Hangman. You know what I'm saying? You ain't playing no games. It made you a warrior, though, didn't it? You know when they coming. So, I mean, the fuck? The hell? Hermit. Now your ass a hermit. You got to come outside sometimes. There's that legion. But this is the Emperor upright. So this is the one that Divine has you the whole time. Hermit, contemplate. You contemplating now. I got to get that Magician too. What was it? What's this came out? Look, anxiety, stress, fear, worry. Look, but you got foresight now. 10 of Pentacles. Everything coming back. Everything. Your house, your money. Yeah, they might have fucked it up for a little bit. But you're going to get that shit tenfold. So, what you worried about? That's what you, look, you anxiety shit. What the fuck? Look at all them swords, though. You was fighting like hell. You was fighting like hell. Ooh, 9 of Swords. You know, 2 of Wands, vision. You watch out now, don't you? You know the parable of the fig tree now, don't you? That look like a fig tree, don't it? You know the parables now. Watch, pray, be on guard. I know that's right. You don't know the parable of the fig tree? I've been figured that out a long time ago. I studied that Bible. I was like, what is the parable of the fig tree? And you know, when it got to the 2 in the field and all that, it said, watch, pray, be on guard, you know, meditate, be in alignment. You got to talk to divine often. And that's what this is about. You gonna be with divine a lot. Just like Job. You ended up getting in that energy, didn't you? You ended up getting in that energy and you ain't give a fuck what a motherfucker said. Talking about come outside. You see his wife and his friends like, give up. Then you have people tell you, give up. Give up. It ain't worth it. Your spirituality ain't worth it. Bitch. I'm getting these demons off of me. Before I come outside, I'd rather be a hermit away from you demons. You see him? Give up, Job. Give up. Give up. It ain't worth it. Look at him giving you disease. Look at y'all probably got sick, all that shit for these demons attacking you. You know, you cured yourself and shit. You found herbal remedies. Nah, I ain't never gonna give up. You probably, I ain't gonna never give up. I'm getting this shit off of me. Now you're in contemplation. Yeah. I always, I use, what happened to the other card? I use the Bible as metaphors. I always did. I always use the Bible as where the hell that card go at? I'm going to find it later. Oh, there you go. It went right on this table. Yeah, anxiety, stress, fear, worry. You know. Give me something for the Magician. Now you became the Magician. Now, motherfucker fuck with you now. You know exactly what to do, right? You know when you feel that energy, when somebody trying to attack you again with that magic, you know exactly what to go to, right? You wise now, right? I know that's right. You know exactly what to do. You feel that energy, you're going to go take a what? Spiritual bath. So you actually like a witch dye with all them herbs and the flowers and, you know, oils and shit like that, sage and all the other shit like candles. Them demons don't like that. That's why they always talk about it. Don't burn them candles. Don't blow on that black candle. Yeah, bitch, is my fucking protection from your witch ass. Don't tell me what the fuck to burn. Don't burn no affirmation. See, they're a witch. They'll switch it on you. You're a witch. A light one, witch. That make sure that you don't attack me with that shit you got going on, because you're a dark witch or a warlock. You don't want me to have no protection. That's why you telling me not to protect myself. Look at them taking them herbal baths, messing with them herbs. Them witches be talking like it's witchcraft messing with them herbs. Bitch, motherfuckers takes herbs. They got herbal stores. They don't want you to have no protection. I'm trying to tell you, being sneaky. You hear somebody say that, like, don't take no spiritual baths? Like, bitch, no. We're going to take those spiritual baths because you're trying to attack. Be sneaky. Give me something for magician. See what he all got on the table? The wand. He got the pentacles, the cup, the sword. Child. Bet you know how to fight now. Healing and alignment. Now you're in that star energy. You in your real star seed. You call yourself star seed in the beginning. But now you're in your real star seed energy with healing. You're going to learn how to heal others. How you going to learn anything, teach anybody else anything? Each one teach one. People that's still coming, if you ain't even go through it. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't getting healing and alignment, you know, how you going to teach anybody? Emperor, look, God all on this. Magician. Divine taught you how to be a magician. That's who was teaching you how to be a damn magician and get in alignment, earth angels. You be saying, I'm an earth angel. I'm an earth angel. Yeah, there you go. Now you really into alignment with that star energy, balance, bringing balance to yourself. And now you got your wings. Now you really got your wings. Now you really in healing alignment and you beat death, angel. You beat death. Divine said, that's the truth. We can hold it down right there. That is the truth. We can hold it right there. Hold it down. I hope you get what I'm saying. You brought yourself up to a high priest as a high priest because now you're really in that star alignment like you're supposed to be. You called yourself a star. I believe I'm an indigo. I believe I'm a star. Now you really got your wings. Now you can really say that you got yourself in healing alignment. And now you're the fucking magician. You're the high priestess upright and the high priest. You know about the light and the dark. If you don't do no teaching, you don't get no knowledge on you. How you going to be a teacher of the light and the dark? I can't teach about the code if I ain't go through it. What they be doing in the dark? If I'm just in the light, I'm just a light. Just light. I'm just light. You just can't be always light. You got to learn about the alchemy. You got to learn about the occult. So when other people come and they need healing and they need to get in alignment, you be able to say A, B, C, what they need to do. Because why? You got wisdom, vision. You went through it. Ain't no half-stepping in a soldier. Being a soldier. Ain't no half-stepping. You don't do no training to be a soldier. How the fuck you gonna go out there and fight? Who gonna send you out there to fight? Oh. I just want to reminder you. I just want you to remind me. If you don't train to be a soldier and go out there and fight, how the hell you gonna just be like, what? You know, yeah, you're an empath, but you gotta go to war too. You know, they had that back in the day too. Yeah, you can be, now you're the Hierophant, high priestess, high priest, you know, hermit, you know how to turn the real wheel of fortune into your favor. You know, anytime they try to bring you a fucking tower, no, you're not. No, you're not, motherfucker. Not that legion. You I don't give a fuck. Better walk away. You always gonna be in victory with these motherfuckers now. Now you're teaching other people how to be in victory. Stand a guard and speak up when they need to be cutthroat when you need to be. I don't want to fight. Can you imagine somebody in your camp talking about, but it's like legions and there are many. And you looking like, bitch, you better get your ass out there and fight. The hell? Whether it's with your sword, your tongue, speaking true, or whatever, you can beat demons any type of way. But you gotta learn about this shit. I don't want to fight. Imagine somebody walking with you talking about they don't want to fight. Imagine that shit. Be like, okay, well, like Harry Tubman used to do back in the days. Then if you want to go back and tell Master, guess what we're gonna do to you? That's how real soldiers get down. If you go, so you basically saying what? You ain't gonna fight with us? You ain't gonna run with us? So meaning you're gonna stay here and you're gonna tell people what we about to do, right? So what we need to do to you right now. That's how stern you gotta be. Like, what the fuck? You ain't going back to tell Master shit. Yeah. Just an example. I just be getting those examples, metaphorically, examples that I receive from the Bible. So this is your story. I just want you to know how many legions, whether it was different legions coming out the different one, each one of us. Some of them, you know, depending on how your mission is on this earth angels, they assign these legions. You know, depending on how high rank your mission is as a high priest, you can have 72 legions on your ass. So if it's cleared up and it's done, pat yourself on the back. You beat 72 goddamn demons. Well, legions. They're legions. Spursed out on your ass. Some people had 30 legions on their ass. Some people had 72. I read it out. Child. But they all do the same thing, like fuck with your money and shit like that. They do all type, but you probably had a high ranking ass practitioner on your ass. Because they knew your destiny. They read it. They know it. A demon know it. Them demons know it. They probably hired a high rank demon for your ass. Salute to all y'all. It's clearing up though, ain't it? And he's got some still coming. They gonna do 72 legions, 52 legions, 30 legions. They coming. We looking back like we just went through that. You know, we sending you our love and protection. These weird ass demons, man. What's going on? So let me get some of these and then I'm done, y'all. I just had to come do this reading for you. Divine told me to do this reading. No matter how late it was, I still came in, presented the message. You got the message that you need to learn. Now just take care of your mind, body, and soul. Get that shit back in attack. That's all you need to do. Vacation. Like I said, you probably need a vacation. Take time to recharge. That's that contemplation. That's that hermit. I know. Closed doors. Look, them demons trying to come through. That shit's closed. Them demons can't get through. They spiritually blocked from you now. Child. Them demons trying to get through. They can't. Limitations. Let go of your worries. You might as well just let go of your worries, boo-boo. Fertility. Don't sacrifice family for career. Child, yeah. Them demons, look at all them legions. For they are many about to bust through that goddamn, was busting through that damn. They already, the door closed now. To hell. They getting sent back to hell. Take your ass, raggedy ass back there. Got your hands every fucking where. All of them motherfuckers' business and shit. Now it's gonna be fast changes. Like I told you. Take bold steps forward, foresight. That came out already, your third eye popping. Now you got foresight. Now you got fast change. Look how you're looking at the spiritual realms now. Now look how you're looking into heaven. The spiritual realms are seeing shit for what it is. God damn, I just seen a demon. Yeah. But the hell, the gates of hell is fucking closed. Who in the hell left the gate open? The door open. Now that shit closing. Now you got foresight. I'm giving you foresight on that shit. I know that's right. Salute to all the guys and the goddesses that made it and the ones that still coming. We send prayers out to them and put them in your prayers, you know, and send them protection. That's all I'm going to say. Y'all have a great, great night. I'm about to drink a Rita, okay? And probably not watch a movie and knock the hell out. But you know I love you. Y'all done been here. Thank you. I thank you for sticking out with me, do my ups, my downs, my craziness. You probably was like, what is she fighting? But y'all went through the same thing. Like, come on. Come on, man. Don't judge me. Y'all was going through that battle. So I just showed you it. That's all. I ain't hide nothing. From day one I've been on, I ain't hide shit. You see my highs, my lows, my crazy. If you want to say it's craziness, you see my battle. You see me with my fucking rod, my staff in my hand. You seen me when they was throwing the black magic, when they wasn't, when they still was attacking me. You seen me all that. And that Divine wanted me to show people. That's what he told me. Don't do it for money. I'm going to show you something. And I'm going to show them something. How to fight this damn war. I ain't faint not one motherfucking time. I ain't get that demon one motherfucking minute of my motherfucking soul. Not one fucking second. I ain't care what they said. I ain't care what they think. I ain't give a fuck if they talked about me. I don't give a fuck. And I exposed their ass too for the liars that they are. People lead by example. That's just plain and simple. People lead by example. You gotta watch people. Like Job, people watch Job go through his shit. It's the same fucking thing. So you should never tell somebody how to show somebody to go to battle with demons. Job did it. Yeshua did it. It's a lot of people that went to battle with demons and showed it. They led by example. So don't you ever let somebody tell you how you should, lead the pack and go to war with a demon. Don't you ever let somebody tell you, put that sword down, put that wand down, nah. Because you ain't putting shit down. You ain't putting that dark magic down. Hell you talking about? Anyways, I love you. I'm about to go drink my Rita. I'm about to go relax. You know what I'm saying? But I love y'all. I don't know when I'm changing my name again. I like Sakimit though. Sakimit is, go read about her. I be telling y'all, when y'all be seeing me put my names up here, don't just be like, okay, she changed her name. I want y'all to go research. Go research on Sakimit. That's your homework. Go read the story about Ptah and Sakimit. They got it on Utah. I said Utah. So somebody's in Utah. Go read up on Sakimit. Who she really is and what she did. And you'll get a better understanding. I don't like y'all just to be on here and don't do your research, just like taking my word for it. I like you to go get your own research. You get what I'm saying? It's better that way. Anyway, love you.